All right, I have went live, and again, I did a test with the My House internet mesh device, um, and it was max headroom quality. While I was watching it streaming, though, I didn't notice it doing that because it was on a small phone. But when I put it on YouTube video and watched it on screen, it was pretty jumpy. So now I'm using my phone, which had a good upload speed. And when you're streaming, you depend on more upload than you do download, because the upload is what's sending it out to the internet. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing another test just to see. I know it'd be different to have this here in my workshop, but it is air conditioned, and so let's just say that I had it here. This here lawn chair that I'm using puts me down pretty low, so it would be setting up higher. So anyway, I'm just getting an overall quality. So you would see all this behind me. It's obviously something different. By the time we get to Revelation chapter 15, we're about to see the last 7 bowls of God's judgment. You know, here's my observation of a bowl. So we've had the trumpets. Let's see, we had the seals, we have the trumpets, and here we have the bowls. Now, a bowl is something that you put something in. A bowl is something, I think it holds something for a length of time. A trumpet blast is just boop, and it's over with. A bowl is something that's been sitting there. Maybe it's been simmering for a while. And so you have the 7 bowls, and this is where we have the worst of God's wrath. Now, the assumption is that we are chronological at this time, and therefore we are in the last 3.5 years of the tribulation period. So Revelation chapter 17, then one of the 7 angels who had 7 bowls came and talked with me and said, "Come, I will show you the judgment of the great harlot who sits on many waters." Many waters, to me, gives the indication of vast influence. There's more water on the planet than there is terra firma. So to me, this represents a system that has influence, a great influence upon the earth. Whom the kings of the earth committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth were drunk with the wine of her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast, which was full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was arrayed in purple scarlet and adorned with gold and precious stones and pearls, having in her hand a golden cup full of abominations and the filthiness of her fornication. On her forehead was a name written, the mystery of Babylon, the great mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and the abominations of the earth. I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I marveled with great amazement. The angel said to me, "Why did you marvel? I will tell you the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carries her, which has the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The beast that you saw was and is not, and will ascend out of the bottomless pit and go to perdition. And those who dwell on the earth will marvel, whose names are not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they see the beast that was and was not and yet is. Here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sits. There are also 7 kings. 5 have fallen, 1 is, and the other has not yet come. And when he comes, he must continue a short time. The beast that was, is not, is himself also the 8th, and of the 7 who is going to perdition. The 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings, who have received no kingdom as of yet, but they receive authority for 1 hour as kings with the beast. These are of one mind, and they will give their power and authority to the beast. These will make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb will overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and King of kings. And those who are with him are called chosen and faithful. Then he said to me, the waters which you saw, or the scarlet hits, are peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. The 10 horns which you saw on the beast, these will hate the harlot, make her desolate and naked, eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. But God has put into their hearts to fulfill his purpose, to be of one mind, and to give her the kingdom of the beast, and to give their kingdom to the beast until the words of God are fulfilled. And the woman you saw is that great city which reigns over the kings of the earth. Wow. All right, so this is approximately 6 minutes into the video. I'm moving around a little bit because that seems to be when we get the diciness and the Mac headroom situation. It's interesting. I did the headroom situation, and it actually did do that during that time. So anyway, we're going to end our broadcast, and so we will see how it is. Hello, everybody. Okay, that's good. And we will end the broadcast now.